Okay, so I've had this person in my comment section arguing that 2 Corinthians 2, 1 through 11 points to the apostasy proclaimed by the LDS Church. Now let's look at that passage and see if that's really what's going on. Looking at the first verse, we see already context is telling us that's probably not what's going on here. Now concerning the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and our being gathered together to him. What this is talking about isn't rebellion. The focus is not that. It's the coming of Jesus Christ. It's his second coming. We ask you, brothers, not to be quickly shaken in mind or alarmed, either by spirit or spoken word, or letter seeming to come from us, to the effect that the day of our Lord is come. Let no one deceive you in any way, for that day will not come unless the rebellion comes first. This is where they think it's talking about that. But it goes on and it says, and the man of lawlessness is revealed. So it is saying that Christ will not return before rebellion comes and the man of lawlessness is revealed. If the man of lawlessness hasn't been revealed, then we don't necessarily have to think that the rebellion has come either, which the man of lawlessness, the Antichrist, hasn't come. Furthermore, the rebellion, you have to be able to rebel against something for it to be a rebellion. And if the LDS interpretation is that the church doesn't exist anymore because it's gone apostate and the keys have been lost, then there's nothing for anyone to rebel against. If this rebellion is a rebellion against the church, then they have to have the church in existence for a rebellion to happen. There's no mention in this passage of anything about priestly keys, which is integral to the LDS interpretation that apostasy happens by losing the keys. There's no reference to not the keys being passed on or the laying on of hands. The rebellion seems to be you have some people who are part of the church that left the church that now are going against it. But it doesn't mean that everyone in the church is going against it. In the same way, the LDS church has experienced people that have left the church currently and have gone against it. Does that mean that there's apostasy in the LDS church currently? Unless someone of the LDS church wants to say that the LDS church has also gone apostate, which I don't think they're going to do, then it doesn't make sense to say that this passage is saying that the church has gone apostate in the past when the same sort of thing has happened with the LDS church today. This passage is not talking about apostasy in the way the LDS church is trying to proclaim.